Good morning, collective. Welcome to another reading. This is going to be a collective reading. All the signs will be included, not breaking this down individually. So if you're in a twin flame connection on the soulmate journey and a deep soul connection, you're connected to somebody that you care a lot about. You want to know what's coming up in your connection, what's been going on. If you haven't been speaking to this person, we're going to see past, present, future energy and likely outcome. All right. So how am I going to do this? Let's see. Let's see what's going on in your connection right now. I'm going to be using the book today. This is not the traditional tarot deck, but it is based on the traditional tarot deck. It's an oracle deck, and I usually read it as a tarot deck, but today I'm going to use it as an oracle deck. So I will actually be reading from the book. I'm going to get 5 cards, and then I'll use the traditional tarot to clarify further, get some more oracle cards, some messages from them to you. So the current energy in your connection is the 3 of Pentacles, and this card is called recognition and reward. Okay, Capricorn energy. So some of you could be Capricorns or dealing with one. What is it that you don't see coming? You don't see coming. Ooh, the star, hope. Number 17. Okay, so that's an Aquarius card. Okay, positive so far. Okay, what are the challenges in the connection? Wow, the 5 of Cups, emotional loss. Scorpio energy. All right, and let's get the most likely outcome. Wow, the 5 of Swords, conflict and defeat. And then the overall energy is the number 5, the throat chakra. Okay, so just what I pick up from this is that there's somebody you're connected to. I feel like things could be going pretty good between the two of you, but I do see there may be some challenges in the connection as well. It seems like it might be that somebody is not telling the truth about how they feel, is what I feel. I feel like one person is very expressive, very optimistic about the relationship, and then the other person may be holding on to something, harboring feelings from the past, possibly a past heartbreak here. But let's get into this. Even within the connection, something could have happened. But the throat chakra being here means someone needs to speak up about something. But let's get into this. Okay, so your current energy is number 3, recognition and reward. So let's see what this has to say about that. And I think I went past. Okay, recognition and reward. Again, this is Capricorn energy, which is the 3 of Pentacles. It says a reward for a job well done is what this card represents. It's a time of recognition for a completed project, hard work, skill, expertise, and craftsmanship. These abilities are now being honored, but don't forget to also pay homage to yourself, or homage as some people say. Pat yourself on the back, you deserve it. Okay, and then we have this card also comes forth to represent a family or group of people coming together, all of whom are aiming and striving toward a common goal. Accept the help that's being offered. More possibilities are in the works, so be sure to lay a solid foundation from your past achievements, and this will help you be ready for the next opportunity. In addition, this card is a reminder to take care of your physical body. After all, it's what carries your soul around in this material world. Now, traditionally, the 3 of Pentacles represents teamwork, cooperation, pooling energy, someone that you want to collaborate with, someone that you see as a team player, someone that you see as a worthwhile partner, like a good partner. So there's someone in your energy here who is actually recognizing you right now as a good partner. Notice that there's like the light shining on this person right now. If this is these are love messages, but in your career, for instance, this would be someone finally recognizing the hard work you've been putting into a project or whatever your area of expertise is. This is also a card of mastery, mastering your craft, apprenticeship, working with someone who could help you, benefit you by teaching you a skill set or helping you to perfect and master a skill set. So this means to me that there's someone in your energy who feels like they could become better as a result of being with you. They've realized this about you. They're recognizing that, you know, it's a privilege, it's an honor to be in your presence, to be around you. So it'll be interesting to see how this unfolds when we get more clarity. Okay, so now in your, what you don't see coming, your future energy, we have hope. the star. This is all about being optimistic and positive, and looking for the light at the end of the tunnel. This is about wishing on a star, reaching for your North Star, aiming for your goals. Somebody could be in the spotlight with this card. This card is all about maybe overcoming obstacles from the past and being able to heal and move forward. It's a card of healing. So it's like that silver lining. So maybe this person wasn't recognizing you before. Look at all this light here. Even on the card with the despair, there's all this light. But let's not jump it. Even on this one, there's light in the background here. It's a little faint, but there's light. But let me get back to this one. Let's read the hope card, the star card, which is a major arcana card. So you have one major arcana. Whenever a major arcana card comes out, it's spirit saying to pay attention. This energy is very important. It's very significant right now to your connection. So hope and healing is very important right now. Somebody may be forgiving the other person for something. We're going to see. Let's not jump ahead. Okay, hope. This is a card that focuses on the qualities of hope, faith, healing, aspiration, success, and finally enlightenment. When this card appears, know that a special wish you've made may be fulfilled in time. The hope card will help show you that the impossible can indeed become the possible. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible and the difference between success over failure, and above all, who we are, is the power of your belief. This card serves as a reminder to use your natural ability of intuition, the language of the soul, as you reach for your goals and desires. The future can be yours when you have hope and trust in everything you do. Soon, others will be attracted and drawn to your inner light. Learn to share your experiences and lessons, for those around you will also realize that by having faith and pushing forward where one may have felt no hope at all is the key to success. Above all, maintaining a positive attitude, starting right now, this very moment, will allow your soul to soar. You'll discover an opportunity to shine as you reach for the stars. And it says the traditional tarot archetype is the star archetype. I already told y'all that though. So again, it's going to be different for everyone. But for those of you who may be going through some kind of emotional loss with this person, maybe being in separation from them, feeling like they abandoned you, this is Spirit saying you can have hope that this can be healed. It can be rectified. It can be put back together. You can have faith that you can overcome these obstacles here. All right. So if you've been praying or wishing or hoping for something, this is a very good sign in what's to come, that your wishes, your prayers, your aspirations are going to come to pass. All right. Your challenge, emotional loss, which is the 5 of Cups. Again, it's about sadness. It's about heartbreak. It's about abandonment. It could also be about someone focusing on something that's already happened in the past that they need to let go of to focus on the future. Usually this card shows someone focusing on 3 cups spilled over. I think it's 3, maybe 2 cups spilled over from the past, and there are 2 upright cups right behind them that they're not paying attention to. Even if you look at this card, this person, I talked about the light, the sun, right? And as you can see, it's behind him. He's focused this way. It's like whatever has already played out right here, there's nothing you can do about that. The focus should be on the future and going toward that light. But this person is not focused on that. So let's see what this has to say about the emotional loss. It says the number 5 emotions card comes forth at a time when you may be experiencing or grieving a loss of someone or something you were emotionally attached to include death. This could also be someone grieving the loss of someone. So maybe that has created a wedge between you and a person that you love. Maybe they've been going through some mental, emotional anguish because they lost someone. But let's keep going. It says, honor your feelings. Only by healing and loving yourself, by letting go of the past, can you continue your journey. The suffering associated with this loss delivers profound wisdom and knowledge for your soul. Your unique gifts, talents, and abilities, as well as your joy and sorrow, will not only make up who you really are, but better yet, who you will become. The painful experiences of life are equally as valuable as the joyous ones. Focus all your positive energy on the good in your life and what you're grateful for. It says use your healing energy in this way and try not to focus on what you've lost, for new beginnings and happiness are just around the corner. Okay, so again, this could be anything. People can go through emotional anguish and pain and suffering based on any number of things. It could have something to do with the connection. Could be you, could be your person, could be both of you, could be because you're in separation. But I do see that if you are in separation, there is some healing. But we do have to clarify why we have the outcome as the Five of Swords. Now, and the Five of Swords talks about someone who tries to win at all costs. Conflict and defeat is what it says. This could be someone giving you the silent treatment, being pretty petty. This could be a person who is missing you, longing for you, but they won't pick up the phone to call. They rather suffer in silence just so it looks like they're winning. This is a person who, you know, when they say when people, you know, take the high road, this person doesn't believe in the high road. Look, he going down them steps. He like, nah. Well, I heard somebody say, when they go low, I go to hell. That's this kind of person, you know. So if you try to do something to them, they'll one up you by going even lower than you went. So we need to see what that's all about. And we are going to clarify. We have 3 fives in a row, 5, 5, 5 here. So look up the number 555. That could be relevant. But the number 5s are about conflicts, y'all. So that's just important to know. There may be a conflict someone needs to discuss here. But let's look at the book. Okay, it says the number 5 mental card represents significant learning and change, and how you handle yourself at this time is vital to your overall being. This card could relate to a lack of sensitivity in taking action or in response to conditions or situations around you. This situation, this need for sensitivity could relate to you or someone else in your life, even though you can be even though a battle can be won, it's important to evaluate the cost and pain to both parties. Exactly. I'm going to continue, but essentially, this is like, imagine if you were arguing with someone and, you know, they said something that you didn't like, but then you went even lower below the belt. You said something that you couldn't come back from. You said something that cut so deep, made the person feel like they never wanted to talk to you again, but you can't take it back. That's essentially what this card represents. Somebody who's fighting in an unfair way. Somebody who's not using their words wisely, who's not being compassionate, who's not just saying, you know, I don't like something that you did. They have to make you feel as small as you've made them feel, even smaller. But let's keep going. Sometimes it's best to surrender and walk away if no answer or victory can be achieved. Don't assign blame, become deceitful, or set out to get revenge. For the best results in the negative, for this results in negative energy becoming part of you. You are being tested on how delicately and gently you take your next step. Remember, everything in your life is an opportunity to learn and grow. And again, this is why this throat chakra is coming up as the overall energy. Something in your communication with this person is off. I feel like you're dealing with someone who recognizes you. They're optimistic about being with you. They desire to be with you. They want to collaborate with you. But something about this person is a bit petty, maybe a bit immature, a bit vindictive, very competitive. Could be emotional problems from their past. Could be the way they learned to communicate as a result of their childhood or previous relationships. But let's get the throat chakra. And this is the 5th chakra. Okay. So it says key facts. The color is light blue. The sound is ham. The element is sound. The gland is the thyroid gland. And the keywords are I speak. Again, something needs to be said here. It says this chakra is, of course, located in the throat area. Communication, sound, creativity, and the ability of clairaudience, aka inner healing, are associated with it. Many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and individuals involved in the creative arts will often have active throat chakras. So that could be some of you. You could be singers, you could be writers, you could be speakers, you could be artists. You could just be a person who's very articulate. You speak very well. People value what you have to say. You may be a very good communicator. It says to balance and stimulate this energy center, try humming, chanting, or singing out loud. It is a great tonic. Most important, if you have something to say, please speak up. When this area is fully activated, don't be surprised if you suddenly become creatively inspired. So some of you could definitely be creatives here. All right, so let's get some clarity into what's going on here between you and this person. Do I want to do, you know what, I'm going to do something different. I want to use these first. I want to use these and I want to see if we can see like what's going on and then use the tarot to further clarify what this person is trying to say about this connection. it feels a bit confusing right now. This person may have you confused, not speaking to you. Some of you may not even know why. I just feel petty. That's all I feel, is somebody just being petty. So we'll see, have to see what that is. We have cleanse. Okay. So recognition and reward is cleanse. All right. So let's see. We have journey. So some of you have been through it with this person. This gives me the 8 of Cups. This is like that energy of turning your back because you have to. It's like after you took some time to think about something, you may have decided it was best to walk away from something. But then we have hope here, which means that somebody is considering coming back. I do feel like this here may even be someone recognizing that they needed to cleanse their energy, focus on themselves here. Could be you, could be your person. Flip it how you need to. It's going to be different for everyone. What's the emotional loss, Spirit? Thank you. Reunion. Somebody is bittersweet. Someone is missing the other person. Okay, and what is the conflict card? Soul searching. So someone's trying to figure themselves out. So they could definitely be withdrawn. Like I said, this gives me hermit energy. So we got Virgo here. We have Scorpio here, Pisces, and maybe Libra. Yeah, separation at the bottom of the deck. Someone wants to talk about this separation that's going on. Let's use the tarot. Okay, so what would they say to you about this? We have the 9 of Wands. Somebody got tired here. Somebody got overwhelmed. Queen of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups is coming out again. I said this is the 8 of Cups here. So, okay. So the past energy has been that someone got tired and they walked away. Sagittarius, Pisces energy here. This is someone being tired, fed up, stressed out, giving it all they could. But, you know, it's like, I'm battle weary. I'm war torn. I'm stressed out. I'm defensive. A lot of defensive energy. Someone may have been hard to get through to, so the other person decided to walk away because they couldn't break through the walls. All these wands, this person is like behind and hiding within. This other person decided, I have to walk away and cleanse my energy. Focus on myself. Burn some sage. Relax. You know, take care of some things around my house I need to take care of. Definitely someone I feel like who had to learn to turn some of the nurturing energy onto themselves. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. So you've been dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this could be your energy. I feel like this is you. I feel like you had to ground yourself. I feel like you had to mother and nurture yourself here. Again, turn some of that kindness and nurturing that you were giving to this person onto yourself. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who lives a very prosperous, abundant, successful life. Some of you could be business owners. And your partner will see you as someone they want to take care of. They will see you as someone that they want to provide for, put you in the lap of luxury, spoil you rotten, treat you to the finer things in life. Also, it's a person who feels like they can't live without you. So a lot of them are recognizing that when you walked away, that they couldn't live without you. Interesting. Okay, so let's keep going. All right, so we have this hope. So this person has this optimism that they can bring you back, although some of you turned your back because you had to, not because you wanted to. It's a choice that you make where you realize it's better for me to be single right now because I can't get what it is that I want. So please give me 3 cards to clarify. We have the Knight of Cups. Yeah. This person is now wanting to wear their heart on their sleeve. Page of Wands, because they couldn't get over you. And the Death card. Yep, they have a new perspective here. Something has changed drastically. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius as well. So this person, something about this person has changed. The Death card can signal an ending, and this ending can also spark a new beginning because someone can have a new, fresh perspective here. I feel like you walked away from this person and that made them realize these emotions and feelings they have for you. Sorry for the mirroring, like the way it's like, I can't control that, y'all. But yeah, so the Death card is about endings, but it's also about transformation. So someone has transformed as a result of you walking away. And now they realize they have all this love for you with the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is someone who is like almost in love with the idea of being in love. They could come in love bombing you. I do feel like a lot of you feel to me like you are trying to be a bit self-focused here, trying to overcome here with the Page of Wands. Some of you may have been keeping yourselves busy by having fun with your friends, like just kind of exploring, traveling, keeping yourself preoccupied and busy with your own life. you know, having fun, enjoying yourself, and just trying to find what makes you tick. But this person is coming towards you to offer you something romantic, a romantic proposal. Hey, let's go out on a date, an invitation, or maybe even let's take this to the next level. Let me offer you what it is that you wanted before, because they haven't gotten over you. They still feel this spark. Look at this light. The Page of Wands is all about a spark. It could be a creative spark, but in this case, it's a love spark. It's a romantic, passionate spark. The Page of Wands is someone you have a lot of fun with. Not necessarily someone that you'll be with for the long term. It could be that this person has reflected that that's all it's been in the past, just a bunch of physical connection and a bunch of fun. And now they want to offer you something, you know, on another level. There's been a transformation with this person. Okay, what's the Five of Cups in your challenge position with this reunion? So someone is sad that you haven't come back to them, or maybe this is how you feel. So we have the Sun. I'm not going to take this one. Okay, we have the Sun, we have the Three of Cups. Look at this, the reunion card. And the Chariot. Yeah, this person is like determined to have you now. They're determined to have you. I do feel like, you know, we have to read these almost in reverse to get them as a challenge. But I do feel like this person wants a reunion with you. But we got to go through what these cards could mean as a challenge. And they all mean something that would explain why you may be in separation, which is where your overall energy at the bottom of that deck, right? So we have the Chariot here. The Chariot talks about determination, willpower. It talks about overcoming obstacles. It's a Cancer card. So we have Cancer twice, and then we have Leo. Somebody could be on the Cancer-Leo cusp, or you could be dealing with either one of those signs. Anyway, this card represents somebody who's determined to get to their destination, to overcome whatever obstacles are in their way. They're well prepared. You know, this is the subconscious mind and the conscious mind are represented by the Sphinx here at the bottom. One is black and one is white. They also represent divine feminine and divine masculine energy here, this polarity here. And so this is two opposing forces working together to get to a destination. So this person's internal and external selves are, you know, have been determined. This is a conquest card though. This card is not an emotional card, although it's a Cancer card. The Chariot is all about, I want you because I want you. It's not necessarily that I want you for the long term. It's I want you because right now that's where my focus is. So this could have been a person who has done this to you. They've come in and they've like treated you like a conquest. I told you with that Page of Wands, it could very well be that this person is hot and cold with you, very fiery for you 1 minute, and then they're off to the next thing, because the Chariot can do that. The Chariot can be someone who can represent someone who comes into your life, kind of like sweeps you off your feet. You have a bunch of fun with this person. You flying high, and then they drop you and move on to the next thing, because it was all about the conquest. And once the thrill of the chase is gone, they move on. However, this is someone who could be laser focused on you in the moment. So it's important for us to note that that could be a reason why you're in separation. Three of Cups also is a reunion, fun, friendship, as well as possibly friends with benefits card. It's a 3. Whenever 3 comes out, we always have to take into account that this could represent third parties. I do have a deck of cards where there's like 3 teacups, and the feminine energy is pouring in the masculine's teacup, and then he's pouring into another feminine's teacup. And that's in the upright. So I do sometimes read the 3 of Cups upright as third parties, although it's usually in reverse that is third parties. This is the challenge, and emotional loss is telling me that this person could be a person who either parties a lot, they have overindulgence issues, they drink too much, they party too much, they have too many people in their energy, or they have a lot of friends with benefit situation, or they've treated you like this. Just overindulgent, non-committal, not to be taken seriously. So we have 2 cards here of them not taking things seriously. And then we have the Sun. And the Sun could represent a very obviously happy energy, but we're reading this as a challenge, which means we have to read it like it's reversed. And so the Sun in reverse represents unhappiness. It's the opposite of happiness. It's the sun is no longer in the sky. It's feeling very solemn. It's the feeling of somebody taking for granted all the effort that you put into the connection. Is you pouring out your heart to them and them neglecting you, being ungrateful, not appreciating the efforts that a very good partner is bringing to the table here. So again, remember, we started with them in the energy right now of recognizing. Some of them, I feel like they feel some shame. Look at how this person's head is down. I feel like this person is shameful that they have taken so long to recognize just exactly who you are. I feel like they are the ones in pain, not you. If not to suggest that you haven't experienced pain as a result of this, But believe it or not, this person is in even more pain than you. They're just not speaking up. What's the conflict and defeat? And I think this ties right into the throat chakra, which is them not speaking. Exactly. Suffering in silence. You can't make it up. Gemini energy. This person is stuck in their head. They're a person who puts on a brave face. Everybody around them thinks that they're so happy here. Yeah, they are definitely, I feel like they are like trying to gather their thoughts right now. Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This person is trying to gather their thoughts. We have Virgo here as well with the soul searching card. This person is trying to figure things out. They are soul searching. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who does his due diligence. He does his homework. He's the slowest knight in the tarot deck. He's the only one who doesn't move fast, y'all. He's the only one who takes his own sweet time. Sometimes he's seen as not even mounted up on his horse. Sometimes he's not even fully in his gear. You know, he's not fully dressed and ready to go. He's the one that's still in preparation. So your person is going through some kind of awakening here. They're trying to get their thoughts together and their bearings to come forward, but they're just moving slow. Okay, what's the conflict and defeat? Some of them have felt like this has backfired on them, what they've done. The Five of Swords can talk about, which is the conflict and defeat card, can talk about self-sabotage. They realize they sabotaged this connection and they feel bad about it. Yeah, High Priestess here. Now, the High Priestess can represent a number of things. This is hidden motives. This is secrets. This could represent a mistress. This could represent very deep feelings on the inside that someone is not expressing. But I do feel like in this case, coming out here, this person is upset with themselves because they recognize you as a deep soul connection. The High Priestess can be like a past life soulmate that you recognize at first sight. You knew. You're causing this person to soul search. A lot of you are very spiritual. A lot of you are spiritually inclined. You have a lot of spiritual gifts here. You could be into divination. You could be into tarot cards yourself. You could be into the same thing that I'm doing here. Energy work, light workers. The High Priestess is a spiritualist, you know, but she does represent hidden motives and hidden feelings and secrets and illusions and, you know, things like that. So it could be that, you know, you hold this sacred knowledge. They're understanding exactly who you are, right? They know who you are, but they just are going through a period of trying to discover themselves. They're doing some real deep shadow work right now, y'all. They are definitely soul searching. So what's the throat chakra? Let's get 3 cards for the throat chakra. Okay. And take Judgment. And take 4 wands. Okay. Okay. Page of Swords. I'm going to take the Lovers too. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Cups. Yeah, somebody is just procrastinating, taking their own sweet time to come back, but they are like thinking about you, reminiscing about you. They want to be beginning with the Fool and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, they want a new opportunity to love you, right? They cannot stop thinking about you. We have Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius. We got Gemini. We have Aries, and we have Libra again. Okay, a lot of air sign energy here, especially Libra and Gemini. Okay, so we have the Judgment card with the throat chakra. And so this shows me that this person is thinking about, they've had some kind of like awakening here. They realize how they've been wrong to you in the past. They're feeling really, really bad, but they're just very proud and they won't come forward to express it to you. But they're thinking about how they can do that. They want to right their wrongs. They want to come at you with some truth. They want to balance this out. They want to make things fair with you. They realize they've been unfair. Some of them may have blamed you for things that have gone wrong in the past, and they're feeling really bad, really convicted right now. They want to follow their higher calling to you. They're feeling homesick with the Judgment card, and they want to come back to you. And then we have the 4 of Wands, which tells me they are feeling homesick. They want to come home. This is a homecoming card. This is 1111, twin flame energy. This is someone who sees you as the person they belong with. There's a sense of belonging with you, and they have realized that. It's like Spirit has awakened this person, gave them a wake-up call, you know, and they are like, I need to come back home to my person. This is a card of celebration. So I like that this ends with celebration. I like that this ends with someone following their higher calling to this celebration. This could lead to marriage, moving together. Yeah, somebody could be graduating. I always see this card as a graduation card too, because she looks like she's wearing a graduation. I mean, what do you call it? The robes that you wear. So somebody could be graduating. That's just a sidebar. But yeah, I feel like this person is watching you and waiting, strategizing. They just haven't told you. For some of them, they haven't spoken up. This is delayed news. The throat chakra has not opened yet, but they are definitely contemplating doing so very soon. Okay? Because we have the Lovers. This person is ready to follow their heart, their higher calling. They're ready to harmonize this connection with you. Look what's here. The next card. Harmony. The Lovers. Coming out again. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini. Yeah, so they're ready to harmonize this connection with you. They see you two as a match made in heaven. They feel like they're ready to bare their souls to you. They're ready to be naked and vulnerable and come before you and face this judgment. Both of these cards represent Adam and Eve, and that's just interesting because, you know, they represent the incarnation of the first man and the first woman, right? Now, that's an allegory, but people take it literally. Whatever the case, Adam and Eve are represented in both of these cards. And like a day of judgment, atonement is taking place here. There's some wrongs that have to be made right, period. And your person is recognizing that. They see you as someone they have very strong, deep feelings for. They care for you very deeply. They love you unconditionally. They want you to know that. Let's get, I'm going to move these cards. And then I'm going to get some oracle cards for you. See what they want to say to you. And we're going to be done for the day. Love this energy. This has backfired on them. 5 of Swords came out as the outcome. It backfired on them. Putting you through whatever they put you through has backfired on them, and they are going through it. They're just suffering in silence, putting on a brave face. So some of you may see them either on social media or in real life, and they look like they're living it up. They're not. Should I say these for last? Yeah, let's say these for last. Let's get some maybe triggering cards first, and then we'll get like the high vibrational cards in the end, even though these could be positive. I'm going to get 3 cards from each of these decks. Let's see. Karen energy, what do they want to say to you? Unfiltered, honest truth, honest communication is coming in. Someone wants you and they show it. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, so they're ready to break the ice. Throat chakra is about to open. We already said that was happening. The Page of Swords is a very honest communicator, just a little bit slow. So we have, you are everything I've ever wanted in a partner. If only I had met you sooner, this wouldn't be so complicated. I want to leave them and be with you so bad, I will find a way to make it happen. So for some of you, a very small minority, not everybody, there is a third party that has to be broken up with, left behind, before they can come forward to you, which is maybe why we have some challenges here. We have low vibrations, the devil, Capricorn energy, codependency, lust, sexual desire, obsession, addictions, materialism, and abuse. So any of those things could be relevant to your connection. This person may be coming to you telling you that they're stuck in some kind of codependent relationship. But they feel like you already know. It says you already know how I feel about you. So I feel like for a lot of you, you do. I feel like you do. We had that rewards and recognition card, right? I feel like you do understand how this person feels about you, whether they've made it clear to you or not. I think you just instinctively know. But also this person, I feel like they're coming through with some kind of confession that either they have some type of addiction or some other situation that they are connected to that they need to release themselves from. I said they have to break up with someone. They said that they need to leave another relationship here. Some honest communication is coming in about whatever the vice is, the addiction, the third party, the, the low vibrational, toxic, dysfunctional energy that they're not telling you about or haven't told you about, or maybe they haven't gone into great detail. Okay, what's coming next? What do we have for what's coming next? We had the hope card. So optimism, the star. Let's get 3 cards about that. It says insecurities and fears are paralyzing me. So for some of you, this person's trapped in their head. They're like inside burning with this desire for you, hopeful that they can overcome these fears and insecurities, but their love for you will pull them out of it. There will be light at the end of the tunnel. There is a silver lining. We have Ice King. Yes, some of you are dealing with an air sign who's been unemotional, has shown no feelings. emotionally unavailable. It says you can't read this person. They're aloof and you can't break through to their softer side. Yeah, because their insecurities are creating a blockage between the two of you. But let's get something about the hope of overcoming this fear. Please give my collective some encouragement about what's to come here. I want my cake and eat it too. Okay, well, that ain't what I was looking for, Spirit. Let's see. It's hard for me to open up and trust others. So, okay, you know how I read that? For some of you, that may be a third party, but I don't read it that way. I feel like with it coming out with these other cards, it just feels like somebody feels like they want their comfort zone to stay in their little comfort zone, stuck in their head, not making a move, not talking to you. But at the same time, they're like inside with all this hope that you all can pull it off, which is why there's this emotional loss. Again, they're focused on trying to hold on to something that's been, which is them standing there, insecurities and fears, instead of just turning around and going into the sun. And so look, self-sabotaging. So let's see what Spirit has to say about the emotional loss. So this person finds it hard to open up. They want their cake and eat it too. So they want to hold on to you, but they also want to hold on to their fears. Oh, goodness. Okay, so let's get some clarity about emotional loss. 3 cards about emotional loss. It says the purge, releasing toxicity, cleansing your energy. While we had cleanse, reevaluating your relationships. You may be ending or contemplating ending toxic relationships or behaviors. It's time to let go and stop forcing things. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I get 2 energies from that I pick up on. I'm channeling that this person, again, they have somebody else, for some of them, that they have this low vibrational codependent energy with, that they have to release. And this is why it may be hard for them. It's what they know, it's what they're used to. This may not even be somebody that they're still with. It could be someone from their past who still has an effect on them they haven't released. It says it's time to let go and stop forcing things. For others of you, I feel like this is your energy. If this person withdraws, if this person takes their energy away from you and focuses on something else, I feel Spirit saying it's not your responsibility to save them, to heal them. That's not your job. They have to do their own work. It says you may be contemplating ending this toxic relationship. And I feel like some of you may go back and forth. You teeter-totter on like, hey, I don't want to deal with this anymore. And then maybe the next minute you're like, I miss them. I long for them. Because remember, this was clarified by a reunion with the lemons, like a bittersweet energy of like, I'm mad at you for the way you're treating me, but I still miss you. Okay, let's get 2 more. I do feel like Spirit is telling some of you to stop trying so hard. It says stop forcing things. You don't have to force what's meant to be, y'all. I worry about you and our connection a lot. Again, Yep. And I do feel like this person, even with them focused on the past, somewhere in here, them holding their heart, they understand their heart is blocked. They understand that the sun is here. They feel that sun beaming on their neck. You feel when the sun beaming on your neck. They know you're there. They know the opportunity that's right behind them, that they just have to turn around and let go of the past, but they have to heal their heart first. I wish I had found you sooner to love you longer. Now, this is the second time this talked about finding you sooner. I wish I met you sooner. Some of them, this is a past person that has really ruined your person. They can't get over something from the past. Yeah, look at this. Bring me my key. I mean, for some of you, that could be for you. Maybe some of you are tired of them and you like, you can't have access to me. Bring me my key. I don't want you to be able to come in and out of my home. But for others of you, for most of you, I feel like that's that past person's energy just lingering. It's like, bring me my key to me represents, let's sever the tie. Let's cut this. Let's stop this back and forth. Let's stop having this, what do you call it? This cord that we have between us, even an invisible cord that they have with their ex. Look at this little force field of energy that's representing this past pain. It's like they need to turn away from that. Okay, let's keep moving because y'all know I can talk and I get caught up in these cards because I love doing my readings. Okay, so your outcome was the self-sabotage with the 5 of Swords. Let's see what Spirit has to say about the self-sabotage. We have dragged, approach, confront, address an issue with, be called out for saying or doing something disagreeable. Someone has been called to the carpet for their antics and read for filth. I told you somebody has like hit below the belt here, because these cards came out supporting each other. The throat chakra with the self-sabotage here. So this person may have either, it could be you. Maybe you called them to the carpet, you called them out, and you're like, you know what, I'm tired of you playing with me. I'm just going to call a spade a spade. What's going on with us? Like, why are you playing with me? I'm tired of you playing with me. I definitely feel you feeling more frustrated than hurt. I feel like you were hurt initially and then you became frustrated. And I feel like your person went from being oblivious and aloof, like the card said, to them feeling like, why did I do this? I sabotaged this connection. They have a habit of doing this. Since I met you, you've never left my mind. See? And they're going through it because they're not speaking up. They're not telling you how they feel. It's like this person feels more like they can express themselves in a negative way than an emotional, vulnerable way. There's a blockage in this person's heart, y'all. Uncomfortable conversation. You cannot make this up. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Y'all have to have an uncomfortable conversation. Where's the card? It's time for an uncomfortable conversation. That's what this is. Let's talk about why you sabotage this. Let's talk about why you keep resisting and fighting me. Let's talk about why we have to keep having all this conflict between the two of us. Why? Why does it have to be this way? Why can't we have harmony? Why can't we have peace? Why can't we just work it out? And look at this, what's at the bottom, a shit show. And it says, chaos, confusion, and upheaval. Your relationship may be in turmoil at this time, or someone may have a chaotic life, so they can't prioritize the connection. So that could be going on too. But this person is definitely suffering in silence and they sabotage this connection. Let's get some positive messages. What would they say to you from their higher self? 5 messages for my collective. Okay, one more, please, Spirit. That's 4. One more message, please, Spirit. Okay, wait, I can't type all of those. Is this 5? Yeah, that's 5. Bottom of the deck we have, I can't wait to see you again. I don't know. So we have, I feel like I've known you all my life, yet you are so mysterious. I don't know if that's you or them, because I don't feel like you're mysterious. I feel like your person is. I feel like they're difficult. I feel like they have a wall up. I feel like they hide behind that brave, tough exterior here. Could be a masculine for a lot of you, because I definitely feel like that bravado, that machismo, that beating on the chest, that I don't need anybody, I'm good by myself, when really that's not how they feel. I'm a better person because of you. I feel more optimistic and full of life. Yeah. Again, that's what this card is. This person feels like you give them, you're like a ray of light in this person's life, but they're so difficult. It says, I can feel all the love you are sending me, and it's electrifying. So they do feel you. I told you right here. They feel that sun. Where's the card? Oh. They feel that sun beaming on their neck. They feel you. They feel you right there, comforting them, sending loving energy, healing energy to them. But again, I want y'all to remember that you're not responsible for healing this person. It's time for you to purge that desire to help them and heal them. Yeah. Thank you for being so patient with me. So they do want you to know that they recognize your patience. They recognize the work you've put into this connection. And they also recognize that some of you had to pull back to focus on yourself. They realize that some of you had to turn your back on them because they were not giving you anything to work with here. And then we have, I can't help mentioning you to my closest friends or family members. So this person, whether you know it or not, may be talking about you, especially with the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is someone who really likes your personality. They like talking to you. They like your conversation, and they are conversationalists, okay? So this is a person who can speak, even though they're not opening up their throat chakra because they're being stubborn. This is the person who's very good at communication, okay? This could be a person who travels a lot, y'all. Could be a person who could be a bit of a busybody because they're so curious. The Page of Swords is a curious person. Someone who likes to learn. Someone who's always open to learning something new. And I feel like this experience with you is very new for them. I feel like they're used to relationships that are low vibrational, which is why they keep saying, if I had met you sooner, like I wouldn't have this baggage if I had met you sooner. But you know, we can, I don't know. Let me see. Let's see if we can get what you can when you can expect some communication to come in from them. I don't want to leave y'all hanging, and what they might say when they come in. So when can you expect communication? 2 cards, please, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, what do we have here? Wow, the Hangman in reverse. Okay. Maybe soon. Could be a Pisces. And the World. Yeah, you want to come in and give you some closure. Could be a fire. I mean, not a fire sign. A fixed sign, a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus here. Or that could be your sign. And then we have Pisces. So it looks like this person is thinking about coming in and closing out this weird energy of not speaking to you. They want to have this uncomfortable conversation with you because the Hangman in reverse is someone who's not willing to let you go. And the World is someone, again, this person could travel a lot. They could be at a distance, or maybe they're traveling towards you with the World card here. This is someone who's thinking about taking things to the next level. This is someone who's thinking about having a conversation with you about what the future holds for the two of you. They see you as someone who completes them, and they're not willing to let you go. So I would say some of you are going to get some communication really quickly from this person. And if you don't hear from them like really soon, just know that they are literally sitting around thinking about you all the time. The Hangman is someone who's kind of like stuck on you. They are not willing to let you go. And so it's like, even if you don't hear from them in the 3D, understand they are definitely connected to you in the 5D. You may see them in your dreams. You may be feeling their energy a lot where you can't stop thinking about them. And always know if that happens to you, that's because that person is thinking about you as well. It says, I can't wait to see you again, remember? So let's see. What are they going to say when they come in? Even though we kind of see it right there. Give me 3 cards for what they want to say to my collective, Spirit. Oh. Okay. This person wants to make the effort, y'all. Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Taurus, Libra energy. Could be your sign or your person's sign. Yeah, look at this. The Judgment and the Lovers. So we have Gemini, we have Libra again at the bottom. So this person is seeing you as their soulmate. You are this person's wish fulfillment. They want to come in and tell you that they actually want a relationship with you. They want a commitment with you. They want a family with you. Maybe even to do business with you. They want to work on this connection. They want to offer you something solid, stable, a firm foundation. The 10 of Pentacles is a firm foundation, Virgo energy. 9 of Cups is Pisces energy. That's your wish fulfillment. And the 7 of Pentacles is making the effort, working on it, patiently working on it, planting seeds, making long-term investments here. So this is what they want from you, a long-term connection. And they want to make the investment. And it looks like they're seeing you as someone they have very, very, very deep emotions and feelings for, a lot of unconditional love for. And this person literally wants to take care of you. They want to fix this. Same cards coming out again. They want to fix this. Okay. Yeah, they don't feel like anybody else can take your place. So there's an uncomfortable conversation coming in between you and this person. Some truths have to be spoken, some uncomfortable truths, but yeah, they have to be spoken, and some confessions have to be made, because some of them definitely do have a third party. I want to check on this third party. Let's see what this third party is about. I'm feeling nosy today. Who's this third party? Yep, it's someone that they've been stuck on. Scorpio energy, somebody from their past they can have children with, or be someone they were with, you know, many moons ago. They've known for years. What's going on with this toxic ex-person? For those of you that applies to, it's not going to be everybody's story. Oh yeah, there's somebody that worked them to the bone. Sagittarius energy, somebody that they didn't have what they have with you, where you're willing to work with them. They didn't have this optimistic, collaborative, you know what I'm saying? They didn't have that. They had somebody that just sat around and let them lift all of the, you know, do all the heavy lifting, carry the weight. They did it by themselves. A lot of resentment built up between them and this past person. Okay, 2 fell. I'm going to take both. Yeah, look at this, y'all. The Tower and the Moon. A lot of them have not told you about this person, or they hold a lot inside. A lot of illusions in this past relationship. Pisces, Scorpio, Aries energy here. Definitely a breakup. Could be someone that they divorced. Could be someone that left them for broke. Could be someone who cheated on them. Okay, because we have the moon here. That could be a very secretive person here. This is the past, a past breakup haunting someone. Wow, you couldn't make it up if you wanted to. Yep, somebody left them out in the cold, y'all. But look how they see you. They see you as the strength card. They feel like you've changed them for the better. They feel like you soothed that savage beast inside of them. You calmed them, you tamed them. They love your warmth. You're very warm. And they're not used to that. They're used to this cold person from their past. It's like, why wouldn't you embrace? I mean, I say that, and I understand psychology, so I can't really say that. I'm saying that from a common sense place. You know, why would you not accept love from someone who's trying to give you love? This is fated, y'all. You and this person are fated to be together. The Wheel of Fortune is all about someone you're destined to be with. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. We have Leo. We have Sabotage. Said the rest of them. Yeah, this is someone you're meant to be with. This is someone who feels like either you've been through a lot of changes with them or you haven't. Those are the two extremes, because this is good luck. This is good fortune. This is the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. This is, you know, a favorable outcome, a lucky twist of fate, a turning point, a positive turning point, right? But it also represents that, you know, that wheel is not going to stay going that one way forever. It's going to turn back the other way. So there's going to be twists and turns. There's going to be ups and downs. What goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. So there's no set fortune. It's not like you just get, you know, the jackpot and you don't ever have bankruptcy. Sometimes you're going to get $200. Sometimes you're going to get bankruptcy in this connection. Sometimes you're going to hit the jackpot. It's about weathering the storm, going through the ebbs and flows, the ups and downs, going with the flow. And kind of letting spirit be in control here. Spirit is telling you that, you know, the universe is in control here. Spirit is in control. And so you're going to have to just kind of ride it out. You'll have to just ride it out. There's really not much you can do. Patient. Be patient. Yep. It's manifesting. You got the Magician here. Ooh, the Magician and the Sun. But you also got the Hermit. You got 3 major arcana here. Yeah, somebody is thinking about you. Got the 4 of Wands at the bottom. Libra, Virgo, Leo, Gemini energy here. This person is constantly thinking about you and thinking about how they want to manifest this, because you satisfy all their needs. The Magician is someone who they feel like you possess everything that they need. You're the one. You know, this card is the number 1. They feel like you're the one. They feel like you're special. And they feel like you two have a deep soul connection. And they feel like, you know, this is about all of the elements coming together, working together, being a master over all of the elements. So this is how they feel about you. They feel like emotionally you fulfilled them. Physically, you fulfilled them. What else? Mentally, emotionally, physically, and materially. So some of you definitely have your money together. We did have the Queen of Pentacles earlier. Some of your finances are straight, you know. You're a really good teammate, a really good partner, and they are recognizing that, but they have some healing to do. So those are your messages. I think you just have to continue to focus on yourself, cleanse your energy. You have to turn your back on this for a while to focus on yourself. And that's what, you know, makes this person miss you and makes them soul search to figure out how to come forward to you and end this separation. All right, y'all, those are your messages. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Leave me a comment if it resonated or you claim it or you care. And I will see you all tomorrow for Wealthy Wednesday. Yeah, so that's that on that. Peace.